Hey, what's up you guys, it's Bryce. In today's video, I'll be talking about my favorite TV show, Duck Dynasty. A shout out goes out to Tiffany Wilfon, who loves Duck Dynasty as well. Duck Dynasty mixes Christian beliefs, humor, and family issues in a well blended mix. I would have to say my favorite character is Jase Robertson. If they ever took him off the show or anything ever happened to him, honestly the show wouldn't be as good. He just makes the show, to be honest with you. He's extremely funny and he just always comes up with something witty to say. And like something totally like random. It's like, what? Jack? Hey, you got those kids over there? Hey, you got that farm equipment over there? Hey, you got those ducks over there? Hey, Jack! And I'd have to say my second favorite character is either Willie or Jase. Willie's always demanding for all the work to be done, and it gets kind of funny seeing the guys slack off at times. And also Jase gives great advice. He gives like advice about things that you usually don't even think about. And what really makes the show interesting is the mix of country and a more modern lifestyle, because the wives of the guys that are on the show just always are opposed to what they're doing a lot of times. Like for example, hunting. They went hunting with their wives in this one episode. It was a newer episode. And it was hilarious because they wore perfume to the hunting session, and he's like, you can't wear no perfume, it just does not work that way. And it's hilarious, guys. It just makes it so controversial, so that way even more crap happens and it just gets really funny. A lot of people say the show is scripted, and I've looked it up and it is partly scripted and part of it they just make up, but honestly, it's on every Wednesday. Happy Duck Day! And I watch it all the time, and I agree, the fans, even if it was totally scripted, no one would care. I mean, it's so funny anyways. I don't even care. I also enjoy how they keep moving new people to the show. It keeps getting more and more interesting to see how those different people mix into the crowd and how just they react to things, and it makes even more controversy. And honestly, it's just, the show is very well planned. It was very well thought out. By the way, this is my favorite TV show. I love Duck Dynasty. And honestly, I've talked to every teenager around me and everyone loves it. Like, it's mostly the adults that don't like it. I'm not sure why that is, but a lot of teenagers love it. Of course, the country people love it because it's, of course, it's about country. A lot of it is. But guys, I give a Duck Dynasty 100 out, 100, 1,000. I don't care what. Hey, you know what? Hey, this show is awesome, and hey, you gotta hate on it. Hey, you're gonna pay the consequences. Duck Dynasty is filmed on A&E, as you know, and honestly, if they took Willie Robertson out of the show and all that, and they decided to close the show down, they would not be making money off that show. And honestly, guys, they couldn't do it because it was all about money, you see. This show brings in a ton of money. It's probably A&E's top show, and honestly, that, I mean, I can't imagine. They have the show, they have the merchandise, they have the duck calls, and they have so much money, stuff they're making money off of, that, you know, A&E would not be looking too good as a company right now if it weren't for Duck Dynasty. And whoever hasn't watched Duck Dynasty and hasn't, I highly recommend you watch it. Is it a fantastic show? And shout out to Cy, Willie, Jase, all you guys. You guys are awesome. And honestly, I just love your show. It's amazing. Alright, well that's about it for this Saucy Saturday, tied in with some Duck Dynasty Wednesday. Everyone have a saucy Saturday.